Okay, this is how you make the Ghirardelli chocolate holder. This is day number 8 of 31, and just a little bit of Velcro right there, and it holds the chocolate in. So that's just really cute, and that's what it looks like from the side. Okay, I'm going to show you how to make this exact one. All the measurements listed, but if you want to know, it's just 8 3/4 by 3 inches. And I scored from the left side 3 inches and 3 3/4. So that's this little part right here. And then from the right side, I scored at 2 1/2, 2, 1 1/2. And I actually did this several times until I got just the right measurements and that they were easy, so you could make a whole bunch of these if you wanted. Because I don't like the ones that are like 2 3/8 and 2 1/4, and it's too hard for me to do it when I need to make them fast. Okay, so this is the part that I need to show you. So you just fold all your score lines up. This is going to fold up like this, and your chocolate's going to fit right in there. So it's the second one that you need to punch on. So you just pull it through. You can see that score line, match it up, pull it through again, and then you're going to punch it. Now your chocolate is not going to fit in that, so you just make it a tiny bit bigger on one side, and then your chocolate's going to fit. Okay, then the rest is really easy. You just put some adhesive tape right there, and you got to make sure you get that just right. You don't want it down like that. You want a perfect little square, because if you do, if you put it exactly like that, then this will fold up exactly over this and close really nice. Okay, now I'm just going to adhere all this and put some of the pieces on, and I'll show you how to make this pumpkin circle. Okay, well, let me just tell you really quick. The designer series paper that goes on the front is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, and that's really easy. And here's the only measurement that was kind of tricky. It's 2 7/8 by 7/8. But you know what? That's what fits on here perfectly. And I just wanted to show you, you need to use the double-sided tape right here. The snail adhesive is not going to be strong enough. And the other thing you want to do before you tape this up, you need to make sure that your chocolate will fit in there. So mine's pretty snug, and that's okay, it'll still fit. But you want to just make sure you can get it in and out. Alright, and before you tape this up, you're going to want to put this on first. And what I did with this is I just did some really thin ribbon, because this is going to come down. It's going to be up a little bit because of the Velcro. Okay, so this is how I tied this ribbon on. On the back, I put a little bit of snail adhesive right here, and I just wrapped it around. See, you can't tell, but see, it's not connected. And then I got another piece and tied it on like that. And then I'm going to use my really strong adhesive to put it on right here. And then I'm going to, after this is on, I'm going to put this on put that on like that. Okay, so this is the next part that's a little tiny bit tricky, but it's kind of fun. You take your ornament punch, and I pushed it in as high up as it can go, and then you just punch it out. And it's going to be tricky because it is through cardstock and designer series paper, so you have that cute little Christmas ornament. But luckily, if you take the 1 3/4 inch punch, you can just round that out. And you know what I did? Okay, so you just need to take this and punch out and make it into a little bit of a circle. And I do it twice. And then you get that great pumpkin shape. Okay, then you're almost done. There's only 2 things you have to do. Here is I just got a big circle, and I just got some paper that matched, and I got a big circle, and I stamped a face in there. So I just glued that in like that, and then this little piece that came out of here, I glued that right up there. So I glued it just like that. Okay, so the only thing you have to do left, besides adhere it all together, is you can get a little bit of Velcro and stick it on there, and you can see where I glued those 2 things together. And then also I just got a little tiny bit of extra green, and I wrapped it, I just cut it really little and I wrapped it around this, and it made a little curly, kind of looks like hair, so you have to kind of play with it to get it the way you want. Okay, thanks so much. That's day number 8.